You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast because they trust in you. Isaiah 26, verse 3. Keeping our minds steadfast on God. That will allow us to not worry about so much and to keep in perfect peace, as it says, you will keep in perfect peace. Similar to when Peter wanted to walk on water with Jesus. Once his eyes were focused on Jesus, he was able to do it. But once he looked away and he looked at the storm around him, then he started to sink. And that's how it is as well with us in our life. If we're looking at all the circumstances, we're looking at the negative balance in our account, we're looking at the sickness, the pain that we're feeling, we're looking at all the crazy things going on in the world, all the horrible things happening to people in the world. If we keep our focus on that, then that's when anxiety, that's when depression, that's when just hopelessness, all of this negativity will weigh us down. But if we keep our eyes on God, that's when the peace that surpasses all understanding will come upon us. And it's not to say sometimes you're not going to glance away from Him. We are human. Sometimes we will. Sometimes you do have to log into your bank account. Sometimes you do have to watch a little news, even if it's just to see what's going on with the weather. But it's to not focus on those things, not to keep our minds steadfast on those things. You look at them and then you turn to God. Remember, faith without works is dead. So that doesn't mean you just sit down and wait. God, help me. I need help. And you sit down and you wait for something to happen. You actively work towards something. You calm your mind down. You ask God, hey, God, what is the next steps that I need to do? And start writing, and you'll be amazed that sometimes ideas come to you that you didn't think of before, ways that maybe you can get an extra income, or maybe you have this problem and you don't know how to solve it, and you'll be amazed that the solution comes to you. But we just have to take those steps to quiet our mind, focus on God, and look to Him for those answers and for those resolutions. So that's Isaiah 26, verse 3. And it says, you will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast because they trust in you. Additionally, in Isaiah 26, verse 4 now, it says, trust in the Lord forever, for the Lord Himself is the rock eternal. Isaiah 26, 4. And this verse just emphasizes what it says previously in verse 3. You'll keep in perfect peace if you trust in the Lord. And it stresses, for the Lord Himself is the rock eternal. And when we think about a rock, we think about the hardness of a rock. It is very difficult to break a rock. Have you tried to do that before? It's very difficult, and maybe sometimes pieces of it might chip off, but it's difficult to break a rock in half. Thus, God is the rock eternal, the rock that withstands everything in our life. Sometimes people may disappoint us. We may be disappointed that things are not working out exactly the way that we want it to work. But if we just trust in God, we know that with Him, He is our rock eternal. He will be steadfast. He will remain steadfast in our life. He is the one that always has our back. Even when it seems like we're down in the gutter, He's right there with us. And He's going to help pull us out of the gutter. We just got to keep our mind on Him and remember that He is the rock eternal. So I don't know what you're going through today. I know things are tough. Things are uncertain. You don't know what's going to even happen tomorrow. But today, Trust in God. Have that peace in Him. Put your entire life, your entire faith in His hands, and give everything to Him. And listen to Him. Pray to Him, ask Him for direction on what you should do. And start to write things out. Write out the plan for your life. Write out how would you like to see your life in the next 6 months, in the next year. Write out this plan. Ask God, because He will give us the desires of our heart. If He put it there in your heart, it's for you to have, because He put it in our heart. Thus, you just have to have that belief, that faith to go along with it. So write out what you want your life to look at. And these beliefs should not be from a belief of selfishness or a belief of lack. They should be beliefs of a pure heart. Like, truly we want this for ourselves because we want to be better. We want our family to be better, our friends to be better. We want to help take care of our community. That's where those feelings and those desires should come from. But trust me, God wants us to live an abundant life. It's just that sometimes we want things right now. And even if you have been waiting a long time, just know everything happens in this time. Everything happens in stages. There's certain lessons that we need to learn, and there's a certain person that you need to become in order to have those things that you desire and that you want. So that is why sometimes you're going through these tough periods, because something needs to break off of you. Maybe there's something that you need to let go of. Maybe there's someone you need to let go of. And these things are difficult. It's a difficult process. And it's possible that those things need to be removed or added into your life for you to move on to the next process. So just have faith in God, first of all. Have faith in the process. Everything you're going through, He's going to work it out for your good. So trust in the rock eternal, because He will never, ever fail you. Additionally, I really want to point out my shirt, Mind Over Matter. And what I've been talking about today, it truly is a mind over matter. As I said, it is literally talking to ourselves, almost giving ourselves a pep talk, telling ourselves, listen, I just got to keep trusting in God. For my human eyes and for my human emotion, I may not understand what is going on around me, or even sometimes what's going on within me in my emotions, but I'm going to trust God that everything is going to work out, and listen for His signs and what He's showing you that He is working in your life, because He gives us glimmers. He gives us those glimmers of hope. And just hold on to those glimmers of hope that He shows you. Today, He gave me a glimmer of hope that I'm on the right track. And I'm so grateful to Him for that glimmer of hope. So look out for those glimmers that He gives you. Just to let you know that He is there, and He hasn't forgotten about you, and He hasn't forgotten about your dream. But I wanted to point out this shirt, Mind Over Matter. Because not only is it Mind Over Matter, but this brand, it is called Two Blind Brothers, and they just make amazing products. This is such a soft, wonderful shirt, and it is two brothers legally blind, and they create these products. It has Braille here on the side, and you can buy a mystery box, because imagine you being blind and you purchasing things, you have no idea how things even look. So that is a concept of what they bring about, that you can pick your price point and you buy something and you can buy it blind. I think on their website you can also purchase things that you can see. Let me see. I was just on here, and it's, you spell two out. So it's TWO blindbrothers.com. So let's see. They have the mystery boxes. See, they have the mystery boxes. They have 45, 72. They have different price points depending on how much merchandise you want. And then let me see. Okay, if we click on a woman. All right, so you can buy other items, so you can see what they have and you can buy those. But I got this off of the blind challenge and I love it. I got this, I got some socks and everything, and it's really great. So I just wanted to highlight this business. If you've never heard of it, please check them out, and you can just get really cool stuff. Try out the blind challenge and you can just get really cool stuff. And then always just remember, it's your mind over matter. Keep your mind on God and He will get you through. You're amazing. Have an amazing day. Much love.